What's the matter? What happened?
Someone was at the window and tried to grab me.
I can't understand how he got away so quickly. You can see for miles out that window.
What did he look like?
I couldn't see his face. It was in shadow.
Did you recognize him, Crescencia? Could he have been one of our vaqueros?
I don't know, Don Diego. I didn't see him.
But you must have. He was right there.
I'm sorry, señorita, but I saw no one.
The Walt Disney Studio presents Zorro, starring Guy Williams.
All aboard, please.
I must leave you now, Anita.
Goodbye, Padre.
I would feel better if your father were here to meet you.
He doesn't know I'm coming, remember? It's a surprise.
Indeed it will be. All the way from Spain. And by yourself, too.
I had you to look after me, for which I'm very grateful.
I enjoyed every minute of it. I only wish I could stay to meet your father.
Why don't you? I'm sure there'll be an empty bed at his hacienda, and he'd be happy to have you as a guest.
Gracias, my child. But I am very anxious to reach my mission.
Ready, Padre?
Yes, of course. Goodbye, Anita.
Goodbye. Senor,
Si, señorita. May I help you?
could you tell me where I might rent a carriage?
Oh, si, señorita, from me. I own the stable just over there.
Good. Those are my bags.
Si, señorita. Where are you going?
To the Cabrillo Hacienda.
Where did you say?
To the hacienda of Don Miguel Cabrillo.
I'm afraid there must be some mistake.
There's no mistake. He's my father.
Your pardon, señorita, but I have never heard of any Caprillo Hacienda.
Where have you been? I believe it's one of the finest haciendas in California.
I'm sorry, señorita.
You, senor, can you tell this man how to reach the Cabrillo Hacienda?
I'm so sorry, señorita. I do not know. It's only a few days I have been in this pueblo.
Well, there must be someone who knows his way around this area.
Buenas tardes, Gonzalez. And to you, señorita.
Sergeant, here's the official mail.
Oh, gracias, Gonzalez. Corporal?
Sergeant, can you help me?
With pleasure, señorita. I am Sergeant Demetrio Lopez Garcia of the King's Lancers at your service. And this is my good friend, Don Diego de la Vega.
Senorita.
Now, Sergeant, will you tell this man how to reach the Cabrillo Hacienda?
Certainly, señorita. Now, Gonzalez, you go to the corner and you turn to the left and... Where did you say, señorita?
I've been trying to tell the young señorita that there is no Caprillo Hacienda. In fact, I don't know any Don Miguel Cabrillo.
You, senor, surely you know.
I'm sorry, senorita. This is such a small community. I'm sure we would have all heard of the Cabrillo Hacienda if there was such a place.
Excuse me, señorita, but since you are a visitor in Los Angeles, there are certain papers you must fill out. Would you mind coming with me, please? Don Diego, would you come too, please?
I think this man is waiting to see me. I'll join you in a few moments.
Very well. Corporal, I'll take this. You bring the baggage.
I am Raimundo Ruiz. I heard in the tavern that you were looking for new vaqueros, and my compadre and I would like very much to work for you.
The innkeeper messenger told me. Where's your compadre?
In the tavern.
Well, why don't you get him and ride out to the hacienda? See my caporal and tell him you spoke with me.
Right. Gracias.
Now then, señorita, what is your name, please?
Anita Cecilia Isabella Cabrillo.
Cabrillo?
Yes, Cabrillo, and my father is Don Miguel Cabrillo.
Your mother's name?
My mother is dead.
Oh. Who will you be staying with while you are here in Los Angeles?
My father.
Señorita, I will try to tell you once more. Your father does not live in Los Angeles.
He does.
Señorita, may I see your papers, please?
Sergeant, I've got to go now.
You stay right there, Corporal. It says here that your father's name is Miguel Cabrillo and that he lives in Los Angeles. But then, why is it that no one has ever seen him or even heard of him?
You agree my papers are in order, then you have no right to hold me here. Bring my bag.
Come in. Oh, Don Diego, come in, come in.
Well, am I or am I not under arrest?
You talk to her, Don Diego, please.
Well, I think we can straighten this whole thing out without too much difficulty. Now, you came here looking for your father. When's the last time you saw him?
It was when my mother died 12 years ago.
Where was this? In Spain?
Yes, he put me in school there and then came to California.
Can you remember what he looks like?
No, not exactly.
You forget, Don Diego. There is no one named Cabrillo here in Los Angeles. I am sorry, senorita, but since you have no one here in Los Angeles to be responsible for you...
But she has, Sergeant.
See, my father.
Well, yes, and mine. My father and I would be most happy to have you as a guest at the De La Vega Hacienda. We will also assume the responsibility for her safety.
I am sorry, Don Diego, but her papers permit her to visit her father, not to visit you and Don Alejandro. Please, please, senorita, do not cry. Don Diego, perhaps, I was saying, perhaps I should investigate the senorita's story further. She could stay with you till then.
That's an excellent idea, Sergeant. I'll hire a carriage, and you can take care of the baggage.
What? Oh, see, Don Diego. But how could she step?
I knew I could count on you, Sergeant. Oh, senorita, I'll be right back. And everything is going to be all right.
It is?
I'm sorry I was so much trouble to you, Sergeant.
I am sorry too, senorita, that I made you cry. But rest assured, if your father is here in Los Angeles, I will find him for you.
Oh, gracias.
I'll come in tomorrow, Sergeant. We'll get to the bottom of this.
Gracias, Don Diego.
So that is the senorita who can't find her father, eh?
See. Do you know him?
He never charged anything at my store. Buenas tardes, Sergeant.
Buenas tardes.
Sergeant, I've been thinking
Oh?
about the senorita's papa.
Oh.
Maybe something happened to him.
Something like what?
Maybe something mysterious? Something that nobody knows about.
Had enough?
See, gracias, I was hungry. Don Alejandro, I hate to keep asking, but are you certain you've never heard of my father?
I am sorry, Anita. I have not.
But he lives here. He writes to me from here, and he sends me gifts from here.
Yes, Crescencia.
The senorita's bed is ready.
Gracias.
We will talk about this in the morning.
You take good care of her now, eh?
Oh, I will, Don Diego.
I know we're going to be good friends.
Oh, gracias, senorita.
Buenas noches, Don Diego. Don Alejandro.
Buenas noches.
Well, what do you think?
I don't know. That is a fantastic story she tells. A poor little rich girl, all alone in the world, with a father no one has ever heard of.
Yet if you watch her, she tells it. You know she really believes it. She's not just making it up.
I do not know, Diego. I cannot be too sure.
There's something about this that's not as it should be. I thought if she came here to the hacienda, she'd at least be safe.
Mm-hmm.
My night clothes are in these small bags. You can unpack the rest in the morning.
Muy bien, senorita. is it, señorita? What is it?
Anita, what's the matter? What happened?
Someone was at the window and tried to grab me.
It is all right, Anita. Do you see anyone?
Not a soul. I can't understand how he got away so quickly. You can see for miles out that window.
What did he look like?
I couldn't see his face. It was in shadow.
Did you recognize him, Crescencia? Could he have been one of our vaqueros?
I don't know, Don Diego. I didn't see him.
But you must have. He was right there.
I'm sorry, señorita, but I saw no one.
It was a man, and he tried to reach through the window and grab me.
You are just tired, my dear. You have had a long journey.
You believe he was there, don't you, Diego?
Yes, I do. But he's gone now. And we'll see that he does not return. Now, why don't you get some sleep, huh?
I did see someone.
Crescencia, perhaps you'd better stay with her a while.
Sí, Don Diego.
Buenas noches, Anita.
Buenas noches.
Gracias. Well, Diego?
Crescencia will stay with her till she's asleep.
Our little house guest has an active imagination.
You think so?
What else could it be? You saw no one, and Crescencia saw no one. And you know what eyes she has.
True, it could be just imagination.
But you do not believe it.
No.
All right, then. I am listening.
Well, we know she came here all the way from Spain to visit her father, whom she believes lives in Los Angeles.
See?
Now, someone has led her to believe this by writing her and sending her presents all these years.
So she says. But her whole story could be a figment of her imagination. Or maybe it is some kind of a scheme that she has plotted. And if so, I would like to know what she is up to.
Now, you really don't believe that?
All right. I will not say that she is a sweet little schemer. But at the same time, I will not say that I believe her. You go find me this imaginary father.
I may do just that.
Well?
Nothing. I did come across, though, an interesting account of a fight in the tavern between you and Don Agustin.
Well, I do not think it is necessary to go back quite that far.
Who won?
Any more of these reports, Sergeant?
No, Don Diego. That was the last one. There is no Don Miguel Cabrillo in this register either. And this dates back to the time when the Pueblo was founded, 1781.
Well, Diego, I hope you're satisfied. There is not now, nor has there ever been, any Don Miguel Cabrillo in Los Angeles.
And yet the young senorita is so positive. Come in. Gonzalez, it isn't time for the mail already, is it?
No, Sergeant. And Don Diego, when I came back to my stable, I found a message saying that you wanted to see me.
Yes, I did. You've been handling the coach horses in the mail for some time now, haven't you?
See, Don Diego, a good many years.
Well, did you ever come across any letters addressed to a Don Miguel Cabrillo?
Cabrillo? No, Don Diego, I have never seen any letters to or from him. And that would be the father of the young senorita who arrived yesterday, would it not?
Si.
Will there be anything else, Don Diego?
No, gracias.
It's my pleasure. Senores?
Now, will you admit that Anita is at least mistaken?
Though she's being deliberately deceived.
You know, Don Alejandro, she is so little. It would be easier to understand if she was the one who was lost instead of her father. Where is she today?
She's still a little tired. I persuaded her to remain at the hacienda and rest. She's not too happy about it, though.
Oh, Corporal, straighten up the room, will you?
Si, Sergeant.
No, there was no sign of Anita's father in any of the records. Is she asleep?
I'm going to get some answers from that young lady. I want to know what kind of a game she is playing.
She's been asked 1,000 questions by almost everyone. I don't think you'll learn much that way.
What do you suggest?
Well, we might learn more if we just kept an eye on her. It would also be a more sensible precaution for her own safety.
Just the same, I'm going to talk to her the first thing tomorrow morning.
I'm worried about tonight.
Do not take too seriously that fantastic story she tells about someone trying to reach through the window and grab her. You do not really believe that story, do you?
Yes, I do.
Well, you can stay up and chase shadows if it pleases you. I am going to bed.
I believe I'll go to bed, too. We'll let Zorro watch her.
Is anybody here? This is Anita Cabrillo. Is anybody here? Is anybody here?
Senorita Cabrillo! Senorita Cabrillo! Listen to me and pay heed to what I say.
You have news for me about my father?
I give you this advice, senorita. It is better to live in Spain than to die in California. Go back to Spain while you can, while you are still able.
What is the word you have about my father?
He is not here. Make no attempt to look for him. Go back to Spain.
Get away from me! Help!
I just do not understand. Why on earth would you ride off alone into the night?
I'm sorry, Don Alejandro, but someone tossed a note through my window saying to come along if I wanted to learn about my father.
This is not only foolishness, it is dangerous. This almost cost you your life. Riding off alone to look for your father.
Diego, the most exciting thing in the world has happened to me. I have met Senor Zorro. He saved my life. But you probably won't believe me. It's so fantastic.
The story, senorita. I will believe.
Next week, a young senorita with a song on her lips and her life in danger.
Lonely guitar. Don't come any closer, I'll jump.
Tension mounts in a baffling mystery to hold you breathless with suspense next week when the Walt Disney Studios present Zorro.